So today is the day of our big reveal. We're going to show you the RV that we decided to go with after we sold the Newmar Class A motorhome. We did get it gone, so today I wanted to show you exactly what we ended up with and tell you that it didn't check a lot of our boxes, but the major box that it did check was that Jessica approved it. So here we go. So what we ended up going with was the Venture RV SportTrek Touring Edition, and this is a 272 VRK. So it's about 32 feet long, but it is a lot less height than a Class A or a fifth wheel, which is one of the things that we liked about it, and that's why we went with it. And there's a whole story behind that, but we'll talk about that another day. So obviously up here you have your leveling jack for the front end, and we ended up buying one of the little red blocks here. We just thought that worked out a lot better to set that on. It does come with two 30-pound propane tanks, and I will walk you down the driver's side of this first. So it does have full pass-through storage, and I'm showing you this before we modify anything because we do have a lot of modifications that we're getting ready to do. Get that up. So this does have the magnet clip in the back, and as you can see, that goes all the way through. Sorry for the lighting, those are just the sway bars for weight distribution and sway bar control. But this eventually will not go all the way through. That is going to be one of our modifications. But I will talk about that when we get inside. It does have 4 electric stabilizing jacks, and each one runs on their own motor. I like that a lot. But as you can see, this rig does not offer a lot of outside storage. This is the slide on the driver's side, so this is kind of your dining room sofa area. We'll walk down this, and here's your power connection, your water bay, your black tank flush. This is a 50 amp rig, so it has the 2 ACs, and hopefully the sun's not blocking that out too bad. But that is your galley kitchen dump, and on the other side of the tires up there, you actually have your black and gray water flush, or your black and gray water dump. So it does have 2 separate gray tanks on it for a total of 64 gallons of gray water. I do like that. Again, there's your electric jacket there. This is your bumper that you can actually store your wastewater hose in, so I like that. And this is for another install I've got going on, but we'll talk about that later. And it does have a 250-pound receiver hitch on the back, so what I'm hoping to do there is actually put a generator in back here and just have it locked into place for power. It does have the, of course, ladder and the full walkable roof, and I will show you more of that from the hill. When I get on top of the hill up there, you'll see that it does already have some solar and stuff on it, but it does have the 6-gallon water heater. Again, here's your other stabilizing jack. We've got some really thick gravel here, so I had to use a board here to kind of level things up. But here is the front entrance. Sorry, you'll hear the dogs barking there a little bit maybe. And then, of course, here is the bedroom slide. Here's your cable connection. It does have some 110 outlets outside. And you do have some storage here in the slide. Of course, you don't want to put a lot of weight on that, but you do have a little bit. Now I'll cut and show you the roof, and then I'll show you the inside of this rig. And here is the other side. So here's your other 2 motor controls. And then here is just looking through. So we already see we got a few things in here, but again, this storage will be cut in half here very soon. And then we're back around to the front. So now I'll take you and show you the roof from up on the hill, and then we will go inside and I'll show you around. So here's the roof. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but it does have one 100 amp solar panel on there from the Go Power. I'm actually going to max that out at 570. And then from there, I'm going to add a Victron inverter and Battleborn batteries again to this RV. So that'll be done pretty soon. But you do see the 2 ACs. It's a fully walkable roof, and from there, that's about it. It does have a TV antenna that's a multi-directional or omnidirectional, so pretty basic stuff on the top, but overall plenty of room to do what we want to. This does have a complete enclosed underbelly, so it's good for winter camping, which was a big deal for us. But other than that, that's about it. Now we'll take you inside and give you a quick tour. All right, so now we will walk up the solid steps, which is another major upgrade to this that we like. I'll open the door here. We will go on in, and as you enter to your left, the first thing you're going to see is the kitchen, which was one of the things that Jessica really liked. She's got a lot more preparation room over here than we did in the Class A. You can see you got plenty of drawers here. And these are pretty deep drawers all the way through. And then you got some storage underneath the cabinet, which is also where the water heater is. And we'll be switching that out pretty soon too for another Truma system. So can't live without the Truma. Of course, you got your sink, nice kind of farm style faucet there. You got great cabinets up above, kind of barn style. And she really liked that. This is what really attracted her to the RV. Of course, you got your microwave. And then for Jessica, a big thing was now she's got her oven, which is really nice. And this does also come with a Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. So it's not propane, it's just fully 12-volt for lower power use. And we're real excited about trying to use this for the first time. And then it also has got this little skylight in it. It is a fully ducted RV, so we like that piece of it. Ducted wasn't a big deal for me, but Jessica seemed to like it. So now we'll cut on into the dinette area. And as you can see, it does have plenty of windows. This, of course, turns into a bed. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not exactly sure how it works, but you do got storage under here. And they actually give you these little tubs that slide in and out just to easier get stuff in and out instead of having to try to reach back in there and grab everything. And then on the other side of the entry is this massive pantry for more storage. So it does offer a lot more storage inside, which I would prefer that, having what I need inside except for a few things. So, and it does have the recliners with heat and massage on it. It also has the little USB connections here. And then something we do like about this when we don't have the dogs up here is this little piece folds down. You got some drink trays, and then you can also hit this, and it offers you an additional 110 outlet and a couple of more USB outlets. So that was pretty nice. And then when you don't want it, it just folds right back up. Very easy. Now, you got your entertainment center, which we really like this. The entertainment center being directly across from the couch. That was a big deal for us in the Newmark. It could get hard watching TV sometimes, especially if we didn't have the slides out. Of course, it's got the stereo system in here. We'll equip all this out with Apple TVs and all that good stuff here at some point. But we do love the fireplace that it comes with. We have tried this already. Works very, very well. The TV does pull out from the wall, so it's on a full swivel mount. Then we'll make our way on back. And here you got your bathroom. So of course you got your standard toilet, trash can. It's got does have an automatic light over here that when you come in will turn on. Of course you got your faucet, your sink. Got some 110 outlets there. It does have a nice little medicine cabinet. And decent shower area. I will say this is an area that we gave in a little bit from the Newmar. This is not, I'm gonna say, as good of a shower as we had, but it still will do. It's very, very nice and got plenty of room in it. And then it does have just this little pull and clip kind of thing. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. I haven't used it yet, so we'll have to see where that ends up at. But something I do really like is that all these Venture RVs come with the Level Mate Pro already installed. So this is all just app-based, so you just hit this little button here, connect it to your app, and then you get your RV to where you want it at, and it helps level up. So that was pretty cool, because I was actually looking at buying one of those for this. Okay, as you come on back, you've got a little bit more storage here in the living room area. So a couple of more pantries. And then you do have you have two AC controls. So this is for the front of the RV. There's another one in the bedroom for the back. I'm not a fan of these. I want to go to a digital readout, so I'll switch that out pretty soon. Here is our Go Power. So this is for the solar. That is just more or less right now like a trickle charger to the battery because it's only a 100 amp panel. But again, I'm gonna max this out at 570 and then put in the Victron inverter and the batteries to go along with it. So not as concerned about the solar part as I am about the batteries and the Victron inverter. So now I'll back on back here. So this is coming into the bedroom, kind of give you a good overview of it, and then we'll talk about it. So we'll start back here on the wall. So here is the bedroom AC controls. Again, I'll be switching that out. It does have light controls here as well. And one of the cool things, I'll try not to blind you here with a light, but all of them do have the push button in the center, so you can turn them off individually as well if you want to. Here's a setup for another TV, which we're actually just going to put the TV on top of this stand. It does have a bedroom fireplace as well. And as you can see, plenty of storage over here. So you got drawers, side storage, and then back here you've also got more storage, and they made this like a seating area. This is actually underneath this is that pass through. So we are going to take this out, and this is where my desk will be, because I really like this area, because now I'll have this big window as a work area. Plus it's got multiple 110 outlets and USB outlets back here. So you see some there and you see some more there. So with all my electronics and stuff, that is going to be great. So this will be our first big modification. And then of course you got more storage on the side. You got more storage at the top, and then we'll get to the bedside. So this is on a slide, and you got storage up above, plus power and USB ports there for your phones. This is a king size bed. We will be switching out the mattress on it. It's got a little bit better mattress, but it's still an RV mattress and it sucks. And then of course you've got underneath storage. So this is maybe where I'm hoping to put my Victron stuff and my batteries. I don't know though, because of the weight, where it's on a slide. And as you can see, you still got the ducted AC in here as well. And overall, that is our new RV and kind of what it looks like. And now we will let the upgrades and the changes begin. So, and I will show you this. So this is the control panel for the RV. So really there's not many light switches in here. Like this is your main lights. This is your porch light. This is for your awnings. We don't have a second awning, but if we did, it's there. This is the cap light, so that whole area up front lights up kind of blue. This is for your electric water pump, water heater, yada yada, all that good stuff. You control all your slides from here. You can see your battery life from here, so right now it's showing full. And then of course you can see all your tank readings. And we don't have all those tanks, but we do have the Blackwater 1 and the Graywater 1 and 2. So pretty cool though. I like it. I like that everything's electronic. Of course, I hope nothing tears up on it. But overall, just a very cool rig. We're very happy with it. And so far, it has held up well just in the short time that we've had it. But I thank y'all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this tour.